I literally can't stop thinking about oysters. Every Sunday for the last 7 Sundays, I've eaten oysters at Victoria Park Market, and honestly, it's taken over my life. So I thought, why not make a painting for the fishmonger who hooks me up, and we could learn a little bit more about oysters in the process. So, let's art. Obviously, oysters are seafood, so I'm going to take inspiration from the sea and fishing when designing this piece. I see like a bucket hat, dungarees, a fishing rod. I honestly never try and pre-plan these things too much. I think it's better to go with the flow and see what happens. You know, I don't claim to be like the greatest artist. I just love cartoons, and it's fun to develop this world and see where your imagination takes you. I think art's all about trying to chase that idea to the end of the trail, being that little kid pretending a stick's a gun, playing cops and robbers. You know? I'm just talking, but I think you know what I mean. Anyways, let's talk a little bit about oysters. Oysters haven't always been expensive. Imagine, bars would offer oysters as bar snacks. There were even oyster street vendors, equivalent to like a hot dog stand today, so everyone, rich or poor, could enjoy them. Isn't that mad? It's like £14 to get 6 oysters now. What the happened? Who it up? Humans. And our greed. Due to overharvesting, by the 20th century, oyster supply struggled to meet global demand. Where we used to eat oysters from natural oyster beds, today around 95% of oysters consumed globally come from farms. So now oysters are relatively affordable, but nothing like it used to be. And that sucks, and I hope we learn from it, but I doubt it. Regardless, I think the piece is coming out really well. I think it needs a couple finishing touches, but we're almost good to go. And I'm nervous and excited, so. Today's Oyster Sunday, so it's time to surprise my fishmonger. Before we give him the piece, of course we had to get ourselves a dirty dozen. Oysters are stored in ice to remain fresh. They're then opened by carefully thrusting a knife in between the shell, then twisting and cutting, a process called shucking. Shuckers are careful to open the shell on the cup side in order not to waste the oyster juice. Now they're ready to garnish. I love using lemon, vinegar, and shallots, and a bit of Tabasco for that kick. Perfect. You know I'll be giving you a foodgasm, huh? If you haven't had an oyster, open your mind, go try one. I don't want to hear, oh, they look weird. See me cheers this oyster, fam. Enjoyment. And now it's time for the painting. Fingers crossed. Yeah. It's
Great bit. That's nice.
yeah. You're sick? That's so kind. No, I appreciate it. Thank you for setting this up. And finally, the reveal. I hope you like it.